Any advice for Ryan? Ryan don't need no damn advice. I don't need no damn advice. I already gave him all the damn advice. You know, I already told him. I ain't gonna lie, that was the easiest fight I done ever had in my life. The only thing that was, I just simply couldn't make weight no more. That's all it was. And they knew it. Everybody, I mean, like I said, if anyone questioning why the I asked for a damn fight at 140, well, I said, oh, mandatory at 35. He vacated the butt at 40. The fight was at 35. The opportunity was at 40 for 35. I had to then take that at 35. But I just simply couldn't make weight no more. That's all it was.
What's good, YouTube? It's KB with Just Do Boxing, back with another video. We're going to get right into it, man. What y'all just heard was Rollie Romero doing the interview with Fight Hub, man. And, you know, I'm laughing because this guy never ceases a moment to entertain, man. I gotta admit, you know, initially this guy was annoying, but, you know, now since seeing him get, you know, knocked out by Tank, I honestly think this guy is kind of funny, man. You hear him in the Fight Hub interview saying, you know, Tank was the easiest fight that he ever had in his life. You know, he just couldn't make weight, yada, 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 whatever, man. Like I said, Rollie is very entertaining. This is funny. And although he could sit there and say Tank was the easiest fight that he ever had, but, you know, I think it sounds pretty dumb when the end result was the easiest fight you ever had was you getting knocked out in the 6th round by essentially one punch, pretty much, that, you know, ended it for you. And if you were half as tough as what as your mouth indicated, you know, maybe you would have been able to recover from that one shot that he didn't even really sit on, turn the punch over. You know what I mean? He was really being defensive minded, if you want to be honest. I mean, even you said it, right? It was a lucky punch. So I think that's saying something if this guy was able to land just a lucky punch and not even put all his power into it and knock you out. I mean, I think it's comical at this point. It's pretty funny that, you know, this whole notion that you think Tank Davis is the easiest fight you ever had. And I just wanted to get my quick thoughts on it. I've said this time and time again about Tank Davis. I don't think he gets enough credit for his patience and his mental toughness. You know what I mean? His intelligence in the ring. And I've said this time and time before. You know, he allows guys, and I don't think it's intentional, but I think, you know, with him being as patient as he is, it allows guys to have this very mild success, you know, that they otherwise wouldn't be awarded had he been, you know, a fast starter or something like that. You know, sometimes Tank is a slower starter. He's very, very patient. He takes a bit to get the motor running, but once he do, it's hard to stop him. It's damn near impossible. We've seen it time and time again, but I think in doing so, starting slow, he allows these fighters to build a false confidence like you've seen in the Rollie Romero fight. And what did he do? He got too comfortable. He overextended, reached too much, and that was it for him. The fight was over just like that. So I think this whole notion that he thought Tank Davis was so easy was just something that's just in his mind. I think he's the only one that feels that way. You know what I'm saying? You could feel like he was winning all you want. I mean, and I'm going to say this like I've always said it. You showed me a time where Tank looked like he was really in trouble with losing that fight or losing mostly any of his fights where guys are competitive. You know, I think that's usually the case with Tank Davis because he's a special talent. But I think, you know, we got to admit, Rollie Romero is pretty damn funny at this point, man. And, you know, it's going to be interesting to see where he goes from here. You know, I hear a couple whispers. I hear something about him allegedly supposed to be going to 140, something like that. We all know he's been on the record calling out Errol Spence, which is just crazy. You know, Adrian Broner, you know what I mean? And, of course, him saying he wanted a Tank Davis rematch because he felt like he exposed Tank. Well, I feel like Tank did what Tank usually do. you know what I mean, and get the job done by knockout. And that's exactly what he did against you. And I think a rematch would only serve you any good, because it'll be another payday for you, another good payday that you really don't deserve, because outside of getting knocked out by him and running your mouth, you really haven't done much of anything. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does from here. Rollie Romero, no doubt, he is not without talent, despite what people think. He's very, unorthodox, I guess, if you want to say, and he has power. He has some ability in there, but it just remains to be seen, how far that's going to take him, with the trainer that he has. But that's my thoughts on it, man. Y'all get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about, Rollie Romero saying Tank Davis was his easiest fight. Do you agree, or do you think he's just running his mouth? And do you really think he gave Ryan the blueprint to getting the stoppage or beating Tank Davis? Because, again, I don't know how you could give somebody a blueprint to a guy that you didn't even beat. But that's my thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Get in that comment section, man. Let me know. Holler at me. We up out of here. Peace.